Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we are back with another exciting episode of Stellaris. Commonwealth of Man playthrough. We're just about to go to war with the Decarros Union, and I feel like my microphone setup just isn't quite right today. We shall make do with it. I don't know why it's bothering me so much. These things never usually do. We've got our main fleet and our main army set and ready to go. We might as well bring them down here before we actually get the real war declarations going. Let's kick it up to speed too. We don't need to sit around and not do anything. So the plan is gonna be to resettle a whole bunch of people, because I'm willing to bet that when we go and push into the Decarros Union, we're not going to have any of the Mythfell penguins that I set up for these guys. So because they are a Gestalt consciousness or a hive mind, basically all the pops are going to die. Because we're not a hive mind, and you can't have a non-hive mind species exist with a hive mind, so it's gonna get a little iffy. Let's get you, because that is the only way across, correct? Is from here? I'm pretty sure. And then because the Decarros assimilators are busy with the Spork order, and the Sporks are good friends, the Sporks, they're going to be focusing in on the main core of the Decarros assimilator empire. And we just want the outer rim. That's all we want. So let's go ahead and give this a pause and declare war for Celia, or Celea, who knows, Hixum, and Veronis. There we go. So that's going to be 35. That's all we really care about. I suppose we could nuke the frontier outposts. We might as well add Luthien and Lastus. I don't really want anything else going on there. That looks good to me.
We have declared war to safeguard our interests.
It is obviously to safeguard our interests. Now, we're just going to jump... Oh, I see. Then we'll take both in. And hopefully they don't have any defenses in the hiking system. I don't think they will. And I'm fairly confident they took care of the pirates there. When your consciousness is finally joined with ours, you will see the error of your former ways. Pretty sure I won't. Sad that the transports made it first. I don't like scouting with transport. Why aren't you moving? That's why they moved first, because I didn't move the first fleet. His war is off to a horrible start. But we do have visual information on Troidius, and probably with just one population?
Technology secured.
I don't know. What tech did we get? Alien Zoo. Oh, that's good. We do need that. Might as well go for leader lifespan of 10 years. Yeah, that's going on. That's fine. And then who's unemployed here? We're going to leave the unemployed for now because, like I say, provided these planets are full of, robots and not penguins in spacesuits, then, we're kind of stuck. There's the Grand Commonwealth fleet coming in. Oh, the Mutagen Merchant Guild. Hello. You don't need your services yet. In come all of the strike craft. Thankfully, we got a lot of point defense. But it is going to be a bit of a slog because we don't have any of the, bigger ships. Thankfully, we got purple lasers. We should be getting in range of the, that's good. I don't know why I slowed down there. Yeah, definitely get cruisers, and we need a scientist there. So, do we have anybody on society? So we could go there, but say you go to engineering, and then you can come to society. And that'll be good. We almost got the space station half defeated, which is lovely. Alright, get over there. Let's send the army over. Or maybe not. Hold off. Why are they coming for me? I don't know how this is going to go. They've certainly got better weapons than we do. And are those... And freaking 10 cruisers? We're probably going to be escaping out of here. On the plus side, the Sporks should be having an easy time of things. But I'm kind of miffed that the Decarros assimilators here have sent their entire fleet after us. Let's just GTFO. And we'll get the transport fleet out as well. In fact, we should probably send them back there. And then, how long is that going to be? 5 months? It's clear they're not going back to the Soyuz system. You're moving, so we'll just swap you around for now. And yeah, I'm a little... Well, so is this war done? Is that it? No, you're still at war. You're only at war with the Decarros assimilators, and you have a war score of 1. What's your fleet doing? You're going here, which is undefended, although it's probably got a space station. Well... They're going back to the Izar system? Where's the Izar system? I mean, I guess we could use the... Okay, so you're fleeing. The population, or the populace of the Commonwealth of Man feels vulnerable as the Navy is small and dwarfed by that of the hostile Confederation of Irvolta. Yeah, no crap, it's weaker. So, well, it's going to be a while before we get cruisers, but I guess we'll just pack in the destroyers? I mean, I don't know. We got to get our fleet power up to 7,000 because we know the Decarros assimilators are going to come for us instead of fighting the Sporks, which I guess makes sense because the Sporks would crush them. But that still seems a little odd to me, although I guess it fits, you know. The AI will always come for the player. Well, what is this? So yeah, there's the space parrots we want. And probably what we want to do is put down a defense platform. Now we could, you know, start making defense stations, and in fact we probably should. And we might as well auto-complete that guy. Just so things like science ships can't scout through. Yeah, you're coming... Well, I mean, at least you're on the edges of the Empire. The Spork orders revoked our guarantee. As you do. But yeah, I'm, Oh, why aren't any of you guys moving? Come on. They're not even moving to Deneb, which is the second rally point, which is strange to me. Okay, the Spots are turning a little xenophobic. That's okay. What? Yeah, that's fine. We did put that in? Okay, so we should be able to afford one of those. And we'll just slap that so that it's also going to be within range of our frontier outpost, which looks fine, tech-wise. So we don't have to worry about upgrading that. That is going to be quite the mineral commitment, but at least we're making 130 a month. So, you know, we're making roughly a Corvette a month, which I guess we could start dumping into the fleet, but bigger guns are better, right? Right? I don't know. 5 to 19, 9 to 13. Really? So, like, kinetic weapons are just straight up better. Three and a half. Yeah, kinetic weapons are straight up better. Okay. And we're fine everywhere else. And then we'll go to our Corvettes, and we will kinetic weapon it up. And then once that last ship gets here, yeah, it won't be too expensive to upgrade these weapons or these ships. All right, upgrade those guys, and let's get a second round. Oh, maybe Corvettes
Vessels upgraded.
would be best. And we still have Strike Force Cilia here listed as the rally point. So with some more Corvettes going, we can't really afford them from a
Construction complete.
fleet standpoint, but that's okay. Oh, now we got disruptors. We'll get some proton torpedoes rolling because we need torpedoes as well for our stations. Yay! The people of the Commonwealth of Man have breathed a sigh of relief today as the newly reformed Navy was finally unveiled. It just took a couple of months, guys, you know. Don't worry about it.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete.
So we'll get those Corvettes rolling in and still be nowhere near the fleet power we need to be. But we might be able to do a bit more damage to the Decarros assimilators here. I'd really like to know why... First off, I'd really like to know why the Sporks apparently don't feel they have enough military units to invade that planet.
Station under attack.
Where? We don't have enemies anywhere. I don't think we've got a station under attack. Yeah, this is not gonna make us strong enough. Yeah, it only said, well, 5K. Pfft. Unless we get lucky on the composition. Because I think they were fairly balanced defensive-wise. So they'll probably have plenty of armor. Because I believe... Yeah, it's just 33% shield damage. We're not doing anything to the armor. And are we still getting... No, that's not what I want. That was the page I want. Curator Insight for still a while. Okay, good. So, that's nice. Fleet's ready again. Let's try round 2. Kick it up to speed 3 so we can get there just a teensy bit quicker. But if we keep, retreating from the Decarros Union, we're going to wind up in a bad place. In a place where potentially we'll have to give up something. And if we have to give up something, I'd rather give up the frontier outpost. I don't want to give them any planets. That would not be good. Thankfully, we got 2 in Furkit here, so, we could give them... Did we have 2 colonies here? Looks like we only have 1. Oh, the frontier outpost there. Well, I guess we could get rid of the frontier outpost there then, couldn't we? That might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm sure, someone from Durkheim will decide it's time to leave, so we'll just do that. Is our fleet moving in? Is it getting ready? It is there. And the transport fleet is there, so let's get moving back towards the space. At least we're making them, rebuild space stations, so they're kinda, yeah, we'll go with a biolab too, because more science would be bestest. And now I would imagine that the Decarros fleet's coming for us. Nope. Well, I mean, it probably is. More ships. All of that point defense taking care of the scout ships being launched by that space station. Lasers going everywhere. This is insane. Absolutely insane. And I would imagine we're going to start seeing a Decarros fleet coming our way. Any moment now, maybe not. Maybe the Sporks finally took care of them. Who knows? Enter orbit, and I would bet you guys you still don't have any defensive armies up. I know, I should have had the transports waited in Hyken. But, I'd rather not lose my army in a space battle. It doesn't seem like a good place to lose your ground troops. But who knows, if the Decarros fleet, first off, is still existent. Let's take a look. Yeah, their fleet power is still superior to us, so I'd have to imagine they're on their way up here. Thankfully, it looks like we'll just be able to land our armies as soon as they get there, and I would love them to get there much quicker than they're doing. Oh, we can actually take that. Entering orbit? Yeah, we can take this fleet. I mean, the ground defenses are going to get rebuilt. But as long as the troops start landing... Yeah, there we go. Now we're doing damage. Oh, but you're stuck in combat. Yeah, I know. Because we're taking losses while we're fighting an effing war. Get out of combat. Land your damn armies. Go. The fleet that was threatening you, it's non-existent. Land your effing troops. Get back above the planet. Maybe don't land the troops now, because the defenses might not... Ah, F it. Get moving. Bomb the planet. Just sort this out. What do we got left? Is that 20? That's 20 destroyers. So at least our destroyers are intact. We got 9 months till cruisers. We'll just wait that out. And then thankfully the garrisons are weak enough that this, won't really matter. Might as well, I guess. We'll wait. We'll wait it out for the cruisers. Because having cruisers is going to be important. No question about that.
Ground invasion force.
Excellent. Okay. Well, so that is where their fleet retreated to. And I don't think we can take them while they're repairing at the starbase. But look at that. We almost knocked them out. That's great news. How is the Sporks doing? You still haven't taken a planet. Okay, well that's fine. At least we know where the focus on the attack is going to be, and the fleet left. Now the numbers say that we could probably take that space station, but we are a damaged fleet. So, what do we do? The defenses here are going up. Our army should do... I mean, that army should be big enough that it's not really... No. There we go. We'll terraform you later, Tundra World. Four months. We're getting there. Where's my construction ship? Over here? That is within the Commonwealth of Manned Space. Might as well get a little bit of civilian production going on. But I would like to keep a rather large, or as large as possible, a mineral reserve as we can get, so I can start pumping cruisers out, so I can start taking down their fleet. Now, I'm fairly confident they're going to be able to start bombarding this. My hope is that we can get our fleet at least repaired fast enough so that we can jump back in. That's what I'm looking for. Since we're rolling with kinetics now, let's go with the Teldar crystals. And let's design ourselves a cruiser. Our first true capital ship of the game. I'd rather put a hangar core there. And there's probably people out there who are like, why are you putting a hangar core there, especially when you only have scout wings? Well, it's just because I want to use fighters, man. That's basically it. And then a couple of coil guns. It does make it fairly useless as a capital ship. Maybe two mediums here? Let's see. So if we go large with a coil gun, we're doing 26.62 damage. If we go with the broadside, we're doing 26.47. This is a little bit better. Yeah, all right. We'll go with that. Oberon cruisers, set and ready to go. Right! We gotta do that. What do you need, a level 5 spaceport? Oh my god. We are so far behind. Alright, well that's gonna have to be that. Is our fleet isn't even back to base yet? Oh, we need a colony on Jabba. Purely for ship repair. Because, I mean, this can't... Well, I guess they're not really bombing it that strongly. Yeah, sure, we'll go with War Games and get a new Ascension perk. What do we want for our second Ascension perk? Impenetrable Fortress? Maybe. World Shaper? I wouldn't mind World Shaper. Let's quickly just take a look. Because I think we've got a few terraformable planets here, right? We got 1, 2, 3 more if we're, victorious here. So yeah, we're going to go World Shaper. Nice. All right. Moving on. Just get back and repair. That's all I want you to do. Get to Tethys, repair yourself. and then get back in the fight. Spork Uprising. Oh, that's not good. Where are they? Way down here. Well, Democratic Crusading Orcs. Sporks. I apologize. No wonder this stupid federation is like, yeah, we'll be friends with you. Although they were, quote-unquote, friends with the Sporks themselves, so I don't think they're all that picky. You know what? You're looking, like, close enough. Well, that sound tells me you are close enough. Get moving. And then by then... we'll be able to get, what, 3 cruisers out? Which is close to their 5. I suppose I should take a look. Yeah, I mean, they're just going straight weaponry, which is probably better. Once we get proper fighter research done, then I think things will be a little bit better for us. Yeah, good to know. That just means that, you know, it's either taking into account our space station power, or the humans lost some power. Come on, Ronto Swarm, start taking out that Federation. That's all I want. That's it. There we go. We'll get 3 light carriers up, which is basically what I consider the cruiser to be. I'm amazed they haven't got any sort of troop transport in there yet, but, you know, such is life. So we got a stronger fleet, and we got far more ships than they do. So we shouldn't have a problem here. Especially with our raiders. Look at the shields just drop from those plasma blasters. Our ships are melting, but theirs should start melting. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, of course, they're not too keen to continue that fight, are they? Let's try and get, like, 5 cruisers.
Construction complete.
Built. I mean, these are not strong ships. So, perhaps I'm doing a misstep focusing on carriers, but I like them. So, I'm going to. Mining network level 3 sounds lovely. Almost got proton torpedoes up, which is good. Not necessarily for our ships, although we could easily... you will get a temple. The Committee of Advanced Sciences. Yeah, I have a feeling we're probably not doing so hot in that area of life. And we need food.
Construction complete.
As tempting as it is to upgrade a farm on Unity, I'd rather do that in the colonies. Yeah, so if we take, and do that, we should be good for food for a while. And I'd rather not be surprised by a lack of food. That's all. That seems like something bad to have happen to your empire. We'll get the energy nexus so we can start making some more energy, which will be nice, and someone on this planet is going to decide it's time to leave at some point. Still, as our fleet comes together, it's going to take a little while. I think Edlamar is the closest that can produce cruisers. So we've got one more cruiser rolling. And over here in Tethys...
Construction complete.
I guess... maybe another destroyer? Just flesh out the fleet a little bit. And then obviously we can push for Hixam here, which is a continental world, so at least it's a big continental world. It does have a bit of a defense situation going on there, but that will be a nice addition for sure.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All right, Strike Force Chimera. Let's invoke the power of Grand Admiral Thrawn and finish off these stupid robots.
Construction complete.
Okay. Delphi is finished construction. Everybody's finished construction. Good. Let's just leave everyone soaking up the minerals. We still only have Hyperspace 1, don't we? What is our scientist doing? Because I feel like it's probably a good idea to come get this research. So, Radthor, are you... You are farther away than what's going on in Deneb. So, Deneb, come here and research projects. We'll worry about surveying them, you know, once they're ours. And of course, we'll start looking at, you know, how exactly we're gonna set up our sector to rule this area once we, you know, have to face that problem. As it stands, you know, we could just sector off probably what will become one planet over here. So maybe that's not even a good idea. Like, I don't know, is it better to keep planets? It probably is, full stop. But is it better to keep planets where you've got incredibly low habitability, especially in a situation where you're not necessarily rolling with the happiest empire? Like, well, okay, so let's just see here. Unity's looking fine. Durkheim looking a little, you know, maybe not so hot. What was that? What's going on? What? Why would the Sporks take that planet? Okay, come on. Minerva, get into position so we can push against, although at, you know, are we going to be in a position to push against them? Can we push against them? Who knows? What's their fleet looking like? 25? Yeah, that's not looking promising, is it? Well, we can get more ships built. I feel like if we go here... Why would the Sporks, of all planets, take this one? Anyway, we can take a look here. They're dying. And these guys have a tropical preference, so they're not supposed to be on this desert planet either. And it... Border Gore. The Border Gore is ridiculous. Why? Why not this one? Why not Feronis? Okay, let's beat their fleet. At least we'll be able to get the research done in Spork space safely. Oh man, this is not looking good. Okay, well, I mean, at least we're able to beat up their fleets. But I mean, what we got right now, that's not going to be enough to take on a space station. And they can't hit us. So... we'll wait for the transport fleet to show up. No, go over here.
Alex, vivisected.
And so our cruisers are holding together, but they're very damaged. Okay. You know what we gotta do? We gotta come back. I mean, we're not gonna make a pointless peace with these guys. Unless... Hixam. Oh, well, I mean, it's your capital. So, will you hand it over? No, we need 20 war score, and we're at 19. All because the Sporks took a planet we were occupying. Okay, well, fine. At least we've got some freaking shipbuilding capabilities here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 destroyers rolling off the production lines. Who's attacking you? Yeah, keep melting their fleets. It's fine. Biolab, of all the things to get done, naval capacity. That's going to be good. But we got weapons to research now. I want to research weapons. Research agreement with the Spelves is completed. That's okay. Little ticked off by the Spork order there. I don't suppose you guys would be at all interested in renewing that, would you?
Construction complete.
Probably not. And I feel like our well, I mean, we should probably try it just to keep relations going, right? Research agreement. Nope. All right, well, I have a feeling that Federation is going to be coming for us sooner than later. And let's get some more freaking destroyers on the go. Well, we can't really... Well, let's get 5 more, I guess, then. I was going to crank the speed, but we're already going as fast as we can. Thankfully, Tethys is close, so it can afford to miss out on a month of production. There we go. Come on. Mining network. 130 months. Yeah, mining. The plasma thrusters is the words that I meant to say. Interesting that the Spork Uprising. Are they actually at war? No. They're not actually at war with the Sporks. I would have imagined the Sporks would want to take that territory back. Maybe not, but who knows? You're all done, but I'm going to keep you there because I have a feeling we're going to have more things to research. I also have a feeling that at some point, causing uprisings on Selea here, or on Toridus, is going to pay dividends for us. Because we'll just be able to get those guys to revolt. Maybe a slave revolt. Wouldn't that be neat if we had a slave revolt? Or we were, you know, pushing a slave revolt. Did anybody? Oh, so yeah, the unemployed person left, which is how it should be. Good. And I suppose upgrading the mines would be a good idea. Oh, Durkheim's got some mines to upgrade. That is our mineral processing plant, so we'll take you. You two swap, especially since that's the Betherian power. We need that. Delphi. I'm gonna leave the rest for now. We'll upgrade things later. And you are leaving good. Oh yeah, because I swapped you. That's right. How's our fleet looking? We still have spare capacity. What do you want? Those are my territories, aren't they? Or is that what you're offering? Oh. Voxen? That looks... Do they have land somewhere else, or are they just gonna... Are they just gonna rock out of the Lastus Frontier outpost? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna agree to that. Too many planets. So let's take a look at what it is we got. Haha, suckers. First off, send our army home. Enter orbit. Send our fleet home. And take a look. First things first. We are definitely keeping this planet. Oh, and we got some slaves out of it. The Mythfell did make it over here. That is excellent news. So we'll send some humans over there to make sure that that is us. And then what do we got here? This is an Arctic world with these guys. I think that's closer to their preference. So if we were to send humans over here, it might not be a good idea, but we should probably do that. Actually, let me take a look first. We need ecological adaptation. So we will get that at some point. Science ship. I need you to come over here. Research projects. Oh, that is definitely the wrong science ship. You continue your assisting research. You come over here. I want you to research those projects, survey that system, survey this system. We're going to need to sector this off. Oh, that's ours? That's crazy. And, oh, we can. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. That was probably a waste of influence there. Lovely. Okay, so this is obviously not the Voxen sector. This is obviously the Outer Rim. Because that just makes sense. We'll get these guys a leader. A slave leader sounds fine because we actually have slaves on that planet or on the system. We won't worry about taxes for now because, you know, space taxes don't worry. What we should do, though, is get some people over here. So, resettle. Now, over here, what we're going to want is some slaves. So, we'll take you and we'll put you there. And that seems like a good resettling of pops there. What else? Well, everyone else is kind of already in a slave role, but I do want to spread these guys out. How's Magnuson looking? Okay, so we got some more birdies here. Might as well get some more slaves on Unity, so we'll resettle those two. Then we can start taking a look. Durkheim, I know that's got some serious mining. So let's do that. And that should be good. And is the other planet Voxen here? We could use some more humans here, couldn't we? We really could. So, I mean, you're a slave doing farm work now. You'll be a slave doing mine work later. 2 humans will start growing. Those guys are dead. And then those guys will grow as well. So that seems fine. I'm glad we got some slave labor in the main part of the empire now. That should be, you know, keeping some people relatively happy. Set rights. What do we got here? A caste system that's, well... Oh, we're not xenophobic. So that's fine. We'll just make sure that the Mythfell here only work would we just want to increase people's happiness? That's something I'm all over. I'm going to leave it like it is now. And we'll see how that goes. But we finally grew, and we got just this little pimple of annoyance in the middle of our empire. Thanks. But, you know, we'll sort through it and figure out what it is exactly we need to do to deal with that. What the hell is this? Sectors need energy. Let's see. No. I feel like that's probably a good idea. I don't know. We'll see. Who knows with the way sector management works in this game. But with that victory, the second... We've been involved in 2 wars. Both have been victories. They just haven't really helped us out that much. Oh my god, our food is definitely a critical issue here. Okay, I'd really rather not upgrade farms on the home planet, but I don't think I have a choice. Is there any farming going on here at all? Not really. We will put the alien zoo down. What about Tethys? You should have farms, right? You got 2 farms there. You got another farm there that we'll get upgrading. And, we'll take you and build another farm there. And that should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Not on us, right? Sporks declared war on Spork Uprising. I feel like that was way overdue. So I'm glad that finally happened. That Ronto swarm, man. You get your Federation in gear. That's why you guys team up together, right? To attack the big swarmy menace. At least we got rid of the Decarros assimilators. Those would theoretically on paper be another swarmy menace. But I think that's going to be where we leave the episode for today. So, thumbs up if you've enjoyed today's episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.